Hello, always Dizzy here. Going to start with puzzle streak of 41, as I always do before I play any games. I'm going to start at the 1 minute mark. I'm a bit tired today for no reason. I didn't do much today. Just tired. Need more protein. Too many carbs. Yeah, going to start in 10 seconds here. The lighting looks a little bright, eh? 3, 2, 1. Okay. We need to stop this pawn. Mate in 2. Mate in 2. Free queen. Mate in 2. Mate in 2. Mate in 1. Free rook, and we're up a lot of pawns. King is better. Mate in 3. Mate in 1. Mate. Queen. Check, and then discovery on his thing. I think that works. Let me just verify. But yeah, check. Check. Is that enough though? Because you have 3 pieces there. Well, I don't see what's going to be better than that. That still work though. Hello, top G. The G-man. We can win a bishop. Hikaru. I don't know. I heard about it, but I don't really care. Okay, check. Check. It should just be mate. But in general, I think it's good that players, like top players, aren't playing in their closed bubble and they're playing open tournaments. Because it's not fair for them just to play each other, you know. So I like that they play in. I like it when they play in open tournaments. You know, prove your rating. Okay. How was it, Tteokbokki? I didn't really like it, honestly. I don't know if I've ever had it before, believe it or not. I think I had it maybe once. It was okay. But it's like too much carbs, not enough protein. I think it's more of a snack, right? It's like for when you're drinking or something. I ate it as my dinner, so it wasn't. I think it's better as like it's more of a like a banchan, like a side dish, right? Okay, King C5, and he's in Zugzwang, I think. You'd think we could play anything, no, because then this will fall. Yeah. So I think he's just in Zugzwang here. Mate in 2. Mate in 1. No, not a mate in 2. We are black. Queen is overloaded. We are white. School. Oh man, Hakyo feels bad, man. School. Oh god, I'm so happy. I'm done with school. School's man. Okay, mate in 2. No, it's not mate in 2. But it's looking pretty good. Check wins the rook. This shouldn't lead to mate. We are white. Check, he takes. I have a fork here as well. Could it just be the fork? You have school. Ugh. Are you a Canadian national? Like, do you have to go to the army? Or military? So you're lucky about that. So school's not so bad. Man, the lighting. I gotta fix the lighting. Oh no, it's when I lean here, right? Okay. Oh, but yeah, should I turn one of these things off? Yeah, maybe I don't even need that. Okay, where was I? Oh, I'm so used to that backlight though. No, I'm gonna put it on. I'm too used to it. Chess club. Chess club. I don't know. This seems to make sense. Really? Oh, and then it's a fork there. Okay, but what was wrong with my move? Okay, that's tricky. Yeah, that's tricky. I mean, I don't mind getting it wrong because that's tricky. I'm going to minimize chat just to get caught up there because I was doing fine until somebody was talking to me. Okay, yeah. I'm not blaming anyone. I'm just stating that I blundered. And I don't want to spend all day on puzzles like I did the past couple days. So I got to focus here. It's so much harder talking and doing puzzles at the same time. It's harder than playing. It's harder than playing and talking. Doing puzzles and talking is really challenging. For me anyways. I don't understand what we're doing here. I really don't understand what we're doing. That I don't understand that one. Check. Black. Mate. Weird looking mate. Check. Check. White. Promote and then check and then take. Ooh. Yeah. Check and then take. That would still be equal material. No, I'll be up 2 pawns. Chat is still minimized. Free bishop. Lifeline. Active king. Free queen. Active king. Now this one's interesting. No, it's not that interesting. Chat is still minimized. Check. And then take here, I'm on his rook. Check. Mate in 2. White. Check. Rook a6, king h6. That's mate. He can't go there. It's mined. If it goes to g4, then I have a fork. If he goes to h4, then I have a check. Then king g4, and then I have the fork again. Check wins the bishop. Oh, no, it doesn't. Check, king h2. Yeah, but if I stay here, his queen can't meddle. Yeah, so let me just think about this, because his queen can't do anything. So then maybe knight f4, I'm threatening mate. His queen has limited squares. He can go here. But then I have check. He's still okay, but then I have check. It's looking nasty somehow. I don't see how any other move would make sense. I think I'm going knight f4 here. Oh, he's got, yeah, I'm recovering his only check as well. Okay. Check, and then a fork. If he moves up, okay, well, first of all, does the fork, like, how good is the fork? Oh, no, he has to go here and then take. That's still kind of tricky a little bit, but we need to do something. And then if he goes king h5, Then g5 takes. Yeah, I think this just works. That was underrated. Chat is still minimized. After this one, I'll open it and take a peek in chat. If anyone has joined, so I can say my hellos. Check. No, knight g5 threatens mate. How does he stop it? Queen g8 is winning the queen. Queen here. Yeah, that's winning. Okay, I'm going to take a peek in chat. Oh, nobody's here. Just an apology from Top G for talking to me, which is not his fault. That's the point of the stream. I'm just having trouble. I just want to get the puzzles done is all. Because it's not fun doing them. So e5. If he moves the knight, I take the bishop. If he takes on g2, I take, and then he's got two pieces hanging. And take here, because then his rook is under attack. Do the fork here. I mean, that looks good. What's wrong with that? Tell me what's wrong with that. Weird. It's because there were other moves that looked tempting as well, but yeah, it was the most obvious. Rook d8 should be winning. I think he has to give up the queen. Yeah, if he, yeah. Yeah, I was looking at that move. But the thing that I have is Zug. Oh, I didn't realize he could come back. Oh, wait, never mind. Okay, I am white. I'm moving. Wait, what? Okay, so I'm moving up the board. His pawns are moving down. Okay, so I take, obviously. And then king g6 looks good. Or does it, though? Because he's past the halfway point. This is tricky. This is very tricky. I can't remember if it's just a rook pawn or not. But I think it's any point. Once the pawn is past the halfway point, it will queen. So maybe this could be a zugzwang situation. But how does this help? Because he pushes the same thing. It's the same thing. Wow, this is hard. Oh. I mean, moving laterally might make sense, but then since I could do it on any square, it doesn't make sense because there should only be one solution. feel like I should move the rook because if I move the king, I'm not like my king is maybe even worse placed. Yeah, because I think if I go here, he's in zugzwang, right? Essentially. Rook g6, because he can't push the... No, I guess he... What am I talking about? He can still push the pawn. Yeah, rook g6, f, or g4. And I'm very... how... Oh, man, I'm going to get this one wrong for sure. Yeah, I don't want to go as the king, though, because if he pushes, my king is so passive here. If I go rook a7, g4, and I take, and then g3, I'm so... This is so hard. Wait, king g6 has another interesting... Maybe I can get the king close enough like this. He can't play h5 because I'll just take. If he goes here, then I'm just taking. So he's forced to go g4. I'm not sure if I go rook f7 check there or king h5, g3. I can then give a check. Oh no, yeah, this seems to be the idea. And then king h4, king f3, king h3, king f2. Okay, this must be it. That ends too soon. I'm going to open up chat. Nobody said anything, but this is really tricky. Oh, apparently we have multiple moves here. Really? I thought this is a draw. Maybe my king is too close. Even if he goes here right away. Yeah, it's going to be so... And if he escorts... Well, he can't do that. Yeah, so he has to push it. Yeah, so he never has a chance. Okay. Yeah, my king is just too close. So I think the rule still applies if my king was a little bit farther away. This pawn is irrelevant. Okay, that was hard though. I'm going to minimize chat again and keep going. Okay, we are black. I am down a piece, but I'm down 2 pieces, but I have 4 pawns for a piece, so I'm down like a piece for a pawn, essentially. There's almost checkmate here, so I might be able to go like something, because like if this rook is gone, never mind. But what I'm trying to say is there's a back rank mate nearly. It's a very weird position. So I can just go here maybe, but he takes here, but then I have mate. Okay, so I think it's rook f1. Bishop takes, I have queen mate. If knight takes, it's illegal. If rook takes, then I take again. Yeah, it's here. Okay, 35. I'm up pawn. No, it's equal material. I could attack his rook. What can he do about it? Rook d2. Might have rook d2. Oh, I might have a fork at the end. No, because it's check. Okay. So if I take, he just takes with the bishop. And then I take, and then can this run at the end? Ooh, I think it can. Just because knights suck against pawns. Okay, I'll show this with Hyunjin. I'm gonna open up chat. Nobody's here though. So the other line was the more tricky line, which was here. Oh, this is check. I missed the check, but this is also winning. This is what I looked at. I looked at this and then a5. So this is winning. Yeah. Okay. Minimizing chat. We are white. King b6 should be pretty straightforward. All right. He has to go here. And then I go king a7. Is this one of those things where I go like that? Okay. Bing. Bang. No, I just take the pawn. I think I take with the king here. Yeah. Okay. We are white. We're covering this. Whoa. White here. Okay, this is going to be surprising that there's a tactic here. Okay, I'm seeing some ideas now. So rook d8 takes and then rook b4 takes and then check should be it. Next. King and pawn ending. My nemesis. Hello, John. No, I'm not increasing. If I, for a very long time, start averaging like 16 minutes or something at 41, then maybe I'll increase it. But I'm not consistent enough. Okay, king h6. He has to go to g3. King h. Well, actually, maybe pushing is unclear. So let's say king h5, h4, and I'm not making progress there. Could it be king h7? And then if he comes here, no, because he can pass a move back. I don't think that's right. Yeah, so bing bang. And if I go king h5, h4 I think shuts me down. So if I go king h6, king h3, king g3, g5 might be necessary. If takes, I have a protected pass pawn that should serve me. I think. I'm not 100% sure. So bing, bang, boom, boom, boom. And then if h4, check. Just king h5. He has to go king h3. g4. King g2 or h2. No. Once I go f4, then this pawn falls. Okay. So the other thing I have to look at is if he doesn't take here, like if he goes king f3, king h5, king back to g3. Yeah, it's really tricky. I'm going to go with this though, because I don't see how there's nothing else that makes sense. It ended too early. Okay, chat is minimized. I have a check here. I'd be surprised if that's not the best move. I don't think he's sacrificing the rook. So he goes, is this just like a mate in two? Like what's the point of this? Okay, it's not a mate in two, but it's pretty damn close. Okay, so check, king f2. Okay, maybe we don't go here because I don't want him going here. So it might be bishop c5. So bishop c5, he has to go rook f2. And then check. And that's got to be good. It's got to be this. Okay, last one. We are white. Check. Forces him to take. And then mate. Mate in two. I will verify because I'm at 40 and I need to learn my lesson, but I think it's just a mate in two. I'm happy like how quickly I can see some moves. But yeah, just mate in two. I'm starting to like get this pattern recognition going. Done. Get one wrong on purpose now. Oh, I'm trying to get one wrong on purpose. Just there. Okay, so that took me 34 minutes, which is not great, but not terrible. Okay. So, time for a game. Have to update CPT first. Where's everybody today? Sunday night. People don't want to watch chess before school or work, I guess. trying to find this guy's tournament. What do you mean? What guy's tournament? Hikaru? Oh, it's someone you know? It's a Canadian person? Okay. Okay, might as well run this at 4. Oh, USCF website is terrible. Absolutely terrible. As ugly as it looks, the BCCF and Canadian websites are actually pretty good because at least they're functional. Like they're functional. You can find tournaments, cross tables, everything easy. They're easy to read. Yeah, FIDE and USCF suck in that regard. But you can narrow it down. Just got to work on your investigation skills. FIDE's pretty bad. FIDE's website sucks. Okay, time for a game. I registered to a tournament. Okay, we have this Bodler attack, which is not ambitious, but seems to do well against me. I bet you I could find that guy's thing. The thing is he telling the truth? Okay, I'm trying to play and talk at the same time. Rookie 1, early rookie 1. Okay, I'm wondering if I go D5. No, I don't like that. I'm just wondering if I can castle, or if knight C6 is necessary, because if I castle E5, okay, I'm just going to castle. If E5, I might have D5. No, I don't. I would have had to have taken. Okay, so I'm going to go knight C6 now. I wasted a lot of time there. The thing is, I don't know if I would trust the guy giving accurate information. Okay. I don't think A6 B5 is really going to work too well. So I think I should be breaking on D5. So maybe Queen C7, but then there's this. But then I can maybe go here. Let's go Queen C7. I got to play quicker here. Yeah, so Bishop F4. I think I might have Knight H5. Opponent left the game. He's back. Okay, so now D5. Yeah, I'm assuming he'll go back if he pushes. I'm just going to take, and if he plays e5, oh, I guess he can still play e5. Oh, no, he can't. No, I'm just taking. What am I talking about? I'm overanalyzing. Jesus. Okay, guy's offline again on his move. Oh, it's always on his move, eh? It only happened twice. What am I talking about? I'm so negative. Why do I have to be so negative? Okay, he's back. Okay. Now what? Yeah, and how come he's having not? Oh, he is. Okay, I'm gonna have to go Zen mode. His disconnecting is rattling me. This might be a little too slow. I'm playing it though. He might have e5 now. Yeah, was it knight g4 or knight d7? Although knight g4, there's d4. Okay, so let's go here. I could go knight a5 and then here. But he's really building up this attack. This is like a French now. What about this? Is a rook e3? It's a weird move. And then he immediately disconnects as soon as it's his move. Third time now. He's got lots of games played. I gotta stop being so paranoid. I'm so paranoid, but it is weird. It's never okay. It's never on his move. It's always. I mean, it's never when I'm thinking. Okay. Yeah. So he just moves there. 85. I'm too rattled from his disconnections. Yeah. Again, can you guys see that? You guys can't see it. But as soon as I move, he goes into this disconnection state, but it never happens while I'm thinking. Yeah, Greek gifts are coming. Is it time to break? I don't know. Okay, maybe I can go b6 and bishop here. I mean, this is going to come in. Okay, let's just go here for now. So to stop rook e3. It must be he must have some weird connection issue because literally the moment I move, he disconnects every time, and it only happens as soon as I move. As soon as I move, he disconnects. I don't know why his server, his ISP would be doing that. It is bizarre. It's happened like 5 times now. Every single time, as soon as, and then he comes back, and then he moves. Okay, my dishwasher is beeping. I have to open it after this game. Yeah. Okay. Could take with the pawn, and then I'm actually going to try this out. It's weird, but I'm just going to say my light squared bishop might be able to do something, and this could become a target. It's weird. I don't know. Okay, he doesn't have disconnection issues now because I'm thinking. Okay, yeah, let's move. Okay. Bishop b1 looks strong. And I'm going to lose this pawn. %. I just got outplayed. The guy's too good. Okay, let's trade that off. I can attack his rook. I could, okay, let's do this. He comes here. Yeah, this is falling. Okay, I'll come back. Now he doesn't have this anymore. Yeah. Yeah, this looks pretty bad. My poor bishop. G5. Okay. I have F6. Okay. Why are you thinking here? Oh no, he's got bishop G6. I do find this weird now. And then he disconnects again. I'm gonna I find his account weird. I will say it officially. Always happens on his move. The whole game, he's just been disconnecting. I find it really strange. Well, why do I accuse everybody? Why do I accuse everybody? But it's weird. Seriously, though, like all game, it's been doing that. And it never happens. It never once has it happened while it's my move, like while I'm thinking. Every time, not every time on his turn. Okay, and then maybe here. Or do I take? Take, check. King F7. Okay, can I take here? So the knight comes in. Maybe. No, I'm on his queen. Yeah, so he needs to move his queen. Connect. Connect my rooks. And then attack his queen. Oh wait, this check is a problem. Okay. Ugh, I don't know. Can I go back here now? Okay, so here, check. Here, no. Here. Yeah, boom, boom. Yeah, can I not do this? Check king g8. Oh boy, a minute on the clock here. See, and now he disconnects again. He always does it on trouble. Okay, I gotta stop speaking my mind. But it seems to happen whenever there's a weird, like a position that isn't simple, he disconnects like the entire game. You can see it. And then he comes back and then he's fine. Oh, this doesn't help. Yeah. No, I do find his account weird. I don't care. I'm going to say it. If he, I think you like literally the whole game. His account is so established though. He's got 21,000 games. So it might be a weird connection issue, but the whole game he was doing that. And it always happened like shortly after I moved. He would disconnect. Never ever happened while it was my move. Yeah, I'm not reporting him. Like I'm not that, but it's strange. Yeah, his account is super established, but it was strange. Oh, what happened? I closed it. I was going to analyze it. Just going to go straight to the engine on it. I found that very suspicious. The disconnections. That was strange. Okay. I know it's not a great look for me to do that, but it was, yeah. Okay, so he was never worse. I was always worse. So, well, except for a few moments. So I played this okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was going to deal with the dishwasher. Give me a second. Okay. So even though I felt that was extremely suspicious, I can still try to learn something from the game, try to get something positive out of it. I'm analyzing the game I just played. It's a very suspicious game. It's only, his moves weren't suspicious, but he disconnected like 10 times as soon as I would make a move. Okay, so computer doesn't like knight a5 because I'm just pushing his bishop to a better square. It wants to break immediately. And it might not have liked rook e8 actually. Yeah, maybe because if I'm going to break eventually on f6, maybe my rook is better poised on the f file because that's what's going to open up. Yeah, so maybe this is the wrong idea. I don't really know how to play the French. And yeah, so just go back here. And knight c4 was bad. Yeah, I wasn't sure about this. The computer really doesn't like it. I mean, he trades, which is what happened. I'm surprised about how big of an eval shift it is, though. Huh. It wants to throw everything over to the king side and defend. Playing on the queen side seems to be the wrong idea here for me. Computer doesn't like his bishop e3 move. It wants to do the rook lift immediately, rook e3 or rook e4, which makes sense because this is awkward for him. Yeah, so he fixes that. And I didn't like knight f4 because I'm just... Yeah, because he can just attack it with tempo. Plus the knight doesn't really do anything here. It's going to get kicked out eventually. Yeah, this was a strange move here. I don't know why he didn't just take my pawn immediately. Yeah, quick moves. And then he played g3, which was strange. That was a strange move. Oh no, never mind. He's defending the rook, but okay. I thought this was clever c3. Computer doesn't like it though. It wants to go bishop d7 or b6. Oh, probably because could he even just? Oh no, I'm on the queen. But eventually, I'm going to have to move that knight back, and kind of lose some pacing on that. Yeah, and I'm just losing here. So his moves weren't suspicious. It was just that disconnect thing really threw me off psychologically. Like almost every move, he was disconnecting as soon as I made a move. That was just weird. And never on his move did it happen. Yeah, this was a blunder. And we're equal. And then I was a bit short on time here. So there's two saving moves here. There's rook g8, which also helps my king escape. So that's a good idea. And there's rook f8, same idea, but then the G pawn can fall later probably. So yeah, this allows knight e4, and my king is trapped. I thought I was holding here, but there's a couple of problems for me here. And yeah, this check is actually looking scary, but the computer says, yeah, just what he played. Oh no, he didn't play. No, sorry, this is different. I didn't play that. I didn't play rook g8. Where was it here? Yeah. Sorry, yeah. The move I played doesn't work because knight e4, and I can't stop this. I think that's one of the biggest problems here. And then my knight is providing shelter. So moving the rook makes sense. Then my king can flee. So that's what I needed to do. And then this was another blunder. So he was blundering. When he moved quick, he blundered, but then when he disconnected, he came back and then played fine. Yeah, so check, king g8. We're still equal, and I was holding here, but I got too low on the clock, and then this allows you to have rook g4. I was actually holding here, but a bit difficult to defend under time pressure. So queen h7 apparently holds, rook h5 holds. This is a little scary though. And queen h6, that's very scary to play. Yeah, I just got too low on the clock here, essentially. Okay, but yeah, nothing about his play was suspicious. It was just the disconnecting. He's got some weird ISP thing going on, which is very distracting. I had to go to Zen mode. Okay, we got a slow move number 2. For some reason, 20 seconds on move number 2 here. This is a transpositional thing. It can go into a closed Sicilian if white wants to avoid the Najdorf and such. And he thinks, okay, this is still going to lead to, I think, a closed Sicilian. It could also go to, I was going to say like a Grand Prix, but it's not a typical Grand Prix because the bishop can't go to c4. So it does, I told you, it goes to a closed. It goes to a closed. So I'm just going to, or should I have played knight c6? Because d4 might be a problem, actually. Yeah. Actually, d4 would just transpose to... I don't know. This is interesting. Maybe I should have played knight c6. Okay, I'm going to play it now. And you know what? I might actually play e5. Because isn't this like a King's Indian now? Essentially, he tricked me. Well, I can't really do much about it. Okay, so takes. Okay, here. This has to be wrong, but then I'm thinking I have knight d4. I guess he could go to e3. It's something for him to think about anyways. Queen b6, depends where he goes, but yeah, bishop e3. Can I still go knight d4 there? Knight d4. This is going to be weird. It's already weird. Okay, he takes with a knight. But then I have bishop here. Yeah, let's do that though. Oh, well, I mean, let's take there, and then I might go knight f6, I think. Because I'm not going to go for this trade in a million years. I'm going knight f6. Oh, he's wondering if he wants to take with a queen. Yeah, so this is coming back. Could almost go, no, bishop takes, he's got rook f6, I think. Interesting. A very interesting opening from white. Where does this knight go? Am I playing h6 g5? I have to. I got to do it. No choice. I literally have to. Okay. Queen b6. Does a whole lot of nothing. And then maybe bishop e6 so that I can play knight d. Oh, crap. Yeah, damn. That's a good move. Okay, here. This doesn't look good. Okay, he's gonna get the queen in. Maybe not there. Okay, might go rook b1. Or queen c1. Probably, why not rook b1? What's wrong with that? Rook b1. His bishop sucks. If I can, and my bishop is actually good. Yeah, I actually have a good bishop here. Okay, this F file is a bit weak for me. Yeah, I don't want to trade that. Yeah, there's nothing I could have done though. Check. Push. Okay, let's just do this. Yeah, I think I'm going to take that knight, even though that's a good bishop for me. Very good bishop. Very good bishop. Okay. Fix this on light squares. Rook e8. We have a decent position though. He's playing very well. He's playing well. It's a good game. I don't say that very often. I usually accuse my opponents of cheating. Can I take here? Is that brilliant? Doesn't quite work. He has queen d4. Okay, let's do this. But yeah, that was almost a brilliant move. If he doesn't have queen d4. Okay, why am I saying brilliant move? It was a good move, but not a simple tactic to see. But he has queen d4. Okay. What about check and then knight there? Check. And then here. He undermines it, but I'm doing stuff. Ah, you only live once. Okay, so he can take, and then b3. And then maybe I can come in here. This is what he's doing. Yeah, b3. So I might lose a pawn, but we have activity there. So I could go check and take, and then this falls. This looks pretty good. Takes. And then I go here. Can I do that? Oh boy, it's risky. I mean, I could have played something less risky. Oh crap. Okay, check is dangerous. You might have some mate there. That's, yeah, I didn't see this. I didn't see bishop d5. Check. But he doesn't progress. He might be trying for this, maybe. Okay, so here. Something like this. Okay, let's go here. What if he attacks? Okay, let's go here to start. Knight f4. Because he can't act. He can't zigzag here. I'm still covering. Still covering these zigzag. Whoa! I did not see that. Obviously. Okay, he got a stupid provisional account. Stupid. But I did not. Yeah, I never should have allowed that. Oh, he played well, but pretty lame. I can't get a normal. Yeah, it's a brand new account. Pretty lame. Not brand new, but new. What's his RD? 64. Yeah. It's hard to get a normal game. Yeah, I'm not going to look at that. Oh, I want a normal account. The Caribbean Pirates. So 2 losses in a row. First guy was suspicious. Second guy was high RD. Feels bad. Okay, I'm trying to remember. I think we castled queenside. If he goes knight g4, then I can just go here, I think. Knight g4, bishop f4, bishop f6. Okay, just queen d3. Knight g4, bishop f4, bishop f6, knight d5. No, that drops this. Okay. Oh, shit. Yeah, knight g4 works here. Crap. Okay, it's not the end of the world, though. His bishop's not the greatest. I just go knight d5, I think. No, I could take here. Could I have done that last move? No, I couldn't, but I could do it now. Knight g4, bishop. Oh, there's still this fork afterwards. Yeah, but knight g4, there's bishop c5. But then I have two pieces under attack. So what if he just like moves the queen? Then I've won a pawn, and I just bring the bishop back. I think I can do that. Knight g4, bishop c5. Okay, I'm not sure what he's thinking about. Castles. This is a little dangerous for me if I go for this pawn. Doesn't work. Yeah, bishop f4 maybe. Is this something? I don't think so. Okay, bishop f4. Rook h e8. King b1 maybe. Why not knight d5? At what point? Last move, knight d5. Takes. It's not much different. I mean, I can still play. The thing is, knight d5 is not going anywhere. And it's not. And I think it looks better than it actually is. Okay. Bishop g3. Then he has to. Then can he go here? Okay, bishop g3, d5. I think I'm okay there. So I'm just going bishop g3, d5. I think I'll go ed. Maybe knight takes. Maybe knight takes. But then he might have, yeah, maybe knight takes. Maybe. I think knight d5 push. Yeah, he goes there. I think I'm going knight takes. So knight takes, pawn takes. He might go bishop d6. Not sure when I actually won a pawn, but this, I don't know how long I'll be able to keep the d5 pawn. Okay, so queen b5. Rook takes, I think I can, oh, he can't do that. Okay, so queen b5. What am I even threatening? I'm threatening the pawn. How does he defend it? If bishop e7, then maybe rook he1 or something. If if b6, then it's mate. I think I'm coming in here. Yeah, so I think he has to go bishop e7, and I'm thinking rook he1. Hello, Vivek. Should probably create Luft at some point, you know. And I'm burning, but I think I need to keep the initiative going. But yeah, I'm just one step away from losing from back rank issues. Yeah, so I'm gonna go here, and then I might create Luft, even though it might be better to be more aggressive. This threatens mate and other things. Yeah, has to be good. This has to be good. Yeah, so I'm just coming in, no? So if bishop d6, I can take the rook. How did he stop mate or losing material? I don't know. I gotta play it. I mean, it's gotta be good somehow. He resigns. Okay. Okay, that went well. Yeah, the first two games were sus. Oh, no, sorry, this game wasn't sus, but he had a new account which sucked. But that first game was really suspicious. Okay, so let's take a look at that again. Yeah, so I think this is a line where I always forget to castle queenside. And I just castle normally. And I think this is like one of two times I might have remembered to castle queenside. And I was hesitant here about knight g4, but I think I just moved the bishop again, and then I figure his knight is misplaced. It also makes it harder for him to then move the bishop after, because g7 will fall. And then this is just weakening. I mean, I don't know why people at this level play it. He's 2180. This is just so weakening. Why do people do it? And then queenside castling was weird too. He just pushed the c pawn and then he castles into it. Very weird. And he's probably close to equal here, but I think white has an edge. We are up a pawn too, but his king is weak. I don't know why he can't. He plays c5 and then he castles into it. That was so weird. Why would you do that? Let's look at it with the engine. I allowed queen b4 after rook e1. Queen b4. I don't care about that too much. I'm up a pawn. Maybe I even take it. I don't know. We should still be better after that. Okay, so that's the graph. So with bishop e3, right? Yeah, and then had he come here, I think I just go to f4. Yeah, just go to f4. And then, yeah, this was bad. c5 was bad. And then, oh, actually, computer doesn't mind his castling queenside. That's a bit surprising to me, but okay. It's actually one of the top moves. Yeah, taking was good. We are just winning here. Yeah, this was, okay, not optimal because of what Vivek said. Vivek's always right. He's a GM. There's f3 followed by d6. There's a3 stopping queen b4. I actually kind of like a3 because it also creates luft. Yeah, long castles was top engine move, tied with top engine move. Okay. So had he gone here, yeah, I just trade and it's +2 still. But you have to find rook d4, which is not easy to find. I don't know if I would have played that. I don't know if I would have played that. Yeah, so just push, eh? Push, and then what? Because I don't know the plan. I'm so scared of overextension. Just enjoy the space, I guess. I don't know. And again, it wants d6. Here I can understand it more. But yeah, they were just winning here. Okay. The game before that, I didn't analyze. It was a very interesting move order, I have to say. I forget what happened here. How did I lose? How did I lose this one? Oh yeah, I missed bishop d5. I missed bishop d5. I needed to play knight I needed to play this. Oh, I couldn't though. So so this was maybe premature. That's so easy to miss. So come on, because it's a point of no return now. Because the bishop's coming in. That's just very unfortunate. Yeah, geez, that's just unfortunate. I'll run the engine on it. I think this was, yeah, this, no, we're still okay. So how do I survive? Oh, I got to play king f8. Jesus. Yeah, no, that's not easy. Like, this looks scary. Then we have to, like, no, this is a mess. Was that's the only move? No, there were other moves. Rook e7 is actually the top. Wait, where was it here? Yeah, rook e2 is a miss. No, yeah. There's rook e7. There's also. Oh, my jaw must be stiff. I'm slurring everything. So we give up this pawn, and then knight f4. So give up a pawn to stop bishop d5. Yeah, not a simple defense here. This is very unfortunate. I don't think I should have played this. Although it's the best move though. Yeah, it was just tough to play. I had to play king f8. Yeah, I missed this, the mate. So I had to go king f8. And then we have rook e7. Yeah, that's a tricky defense. So, I mean, even after this. Wait, and then we have rook e8. But this looks scary. If this rook can join in somehow. Oh, so his queen's hanging, but you get the idea. It's still tricky, but yeah, I had to go here. So I just totally missed. First of all, I missed bishop d5, period. I just missed it until it was too late. So even though I couldn't stop it, I should have seen it. Whether or not I could stop it or not doesn't quite matter as much. The fact that I didn't even see it. Secondly, I didn't see that there's a mate here on g8. So this surprised me. Okay. Updating CPT. Give me a second. So this is the game from yesterday that I'm still running. By the way, this guy I played yesterday, that brand new account, a few hours old, he's still just, yeah, he played like another 8 games today. He just won every game. He just dominates this other 2100. He just, yeah, okay. So bishop c4. Just reviewing this game from yesterday. What do you do here? Yeah, queen 1. Yeah, so f5. I take. Okay, but what did he do here? He played a3, I think. Yeah, so I actually don't have this in my... Oh, no, I do. Yeah, queen h4, I go d5, and then there. Yeah, and then eventually go f5. Okay, so the a3 move... Yeah, so d5 was good. And then I don't actually have this, so I'm going to run this now. But yeah, knight d4 was good. Okay, sorry. I'm going to play a new game. Am I playing e4 or f4, guys? First person to answer is what I'm doing. Except, never mind, I'm black. Delayed Alapin. I'm always forgetting what I when I play against it. The bishop d3 line. So if h3, I think you can take and you can also run back. H3, bishop h5, g5, bishop g6, knight h4, and then you just develop. I think that's what I have in my repertoire. But I think you can also take. He goes back immediately, so he wants d4. e5, it doesn't actually stop d4. You know what? I always struggle in these positions. Okay, and I don't think knight c6 really stops it either. Except in this case, I also have to be careful in some situations where the pawn goes to e5, and then there's a check here. Stuff can fall. Queen a4. Oh, program. There was a line I was talking about to programming archives. Maybe I should have went for that. Because it's against the h3 too, and then you go g5. But I don't know if it's against the bishop d3 line. It's one really obscure line. The computer had this g5 move. Okay, so here I was thinking knight e5. That has to be good. Oh no. Well, there's g4. Can I sack? I'm too scared to sack. Bishop g. Okay, so we get this potentially. Okay, I'm going to do it. Now I could consider taking on f3 first. But maybe I should consider, because actually he's going to take here. I'm misplaying this 100%. This was bad. This is hope chess. What am I doing? This was terrible. I should have just developed, because he just goes g4 now, and then he takes on e5. That was terrible. And then there's almost check here. I have to go knight d7. This is that was really bad. So I might actually take here then. Take, check, queen f3, and then bishop g6. And then there's stuff here. Oh god. Yeah, I deserve this. I deserve all the pain. I deserve all the pain. I do. I don't mind. I don't mind losing this one because I deserve it for not knowing. I should know the theory here. Oh, lucky. E5 now, I think. Bishop. Okay, yeah. Okay. Still a really bad position for black, but it could have been worse if he had played e5, I think. But this check still is painful. In fact, can he pin me first? No. I'm wondering if I want bishop h5. I know why he played this. He's hoping I'm going knight h5 so he can give me a check. Oh, you know what? No, that was interesting because now he has this check. And I can't go here because then this falls. Look at that. That sneaky guy. I almost fell for it. But I'm still in bad shape here. H5. Yeah. I'm getting rocked. I'm getting rocked. H5. Ugh, what a position. What a position. Holy crap, did this go bad quickly. You make one little mistake in the opening, and look what it gets you. Okay, knight wants in. That's scary to castle into this. Oh my god, everything is ugly. Here I've got knight b6. Here I have king b8. Okay, he wants... Look at my position. Holy crap, is it bad. Could try for this. Is that possible? I don't know. I've got to play something. This is one of the ugliest positions I've had in a while. Chat's pretty quiet. They're disgusted. Rightfully so. Rook df1. Can I go here? This pawn falls. My f pawn falls. Here. This still falls. Yeah, crap. Okay. Let's do this. Check. Okay, let's take care of that first. Then knight b6. I am spotting like some tactics. Like I'm avoiding some stuff. Oh. Okay, so can I take? He might have stuff here later, but can I not take? Yeah, I was thinking he might do this and it could be ugly. But yeah, so I've got rook h2. Can also go here. And then he does this. My light scored bishop is trash. Oh, this is, oh, I see he trades and he takes there. Okay, I might have to do this. Yeah, my bishops are so bad. I improve one, the other one gets worse. Yeah, I forgot about that pawn, but yeah. Here, or improve the knight. That also weakens my king. Okay, I don't know. It's a tough choice between bishop e7 and knight f6. Okay, how about I push? I don't know. He takes the pawn. No, he can't take it. Oh, this is weird. But I'm sure I'm about to. Everything's holding though for me. But for how long? For how long will it hold? I'm about to burst. All I have is this pawn. That looks like it burst. Have we burst? I think we have burst. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything good. Takes. I'm not seeing anything good here. Yeah, I lost almost all my games today. What about here? Take. He takes this one. Okay, I don't know. Make a move. Probably the worst move I could have made, but I only have a minute here. He played well. Oh, crap. Oh, check. Yeah, it was a matter of time. My position was so bad. Yeah, this bishop never got to play. Check. God, and it's mate now. Wow. He destroyed me. God, I got destroyed. I really got destroyed today. I won like 1 game out of 5 or something. Oh, this guy's at an all-time high. How come that happens against me? He was 1,800 a couple months ago. So nice climb by him. Nice climb. Yeah, I climbed over 220 points in 2 months. Or 3 months. Must be a kid. Rating goes straight up. Wow. And he played like perfect. Oh my God. Wow. Is he good? All my opponents are so good. Okay, so this was, yeah, 95. Yeah, this was a little too much, but still, he just converted it like perfectly. D5 is the best move here. Because in hindsight, I just make any normal move like E6 or G6. Oh no, not G6. Yeah, so like maybe even H6 if I have to. Yeah, this was too early. My king's in the middle here, but he played very well. What am I supposed to do when your opponent plays well? Yeah, this is already a terrible position for me. And I played well too, but ugh. Yeah, that just happens so quick. So quick. Yeah, the bishop here followed by these pawns, I just get rocked. I was playing well, but his position is so easy to play. F5 is the best move. He plays F5. This was all he played. Yeah, well, I mean that's a free pawn. Who's not taking that? Yeah, but he played perfectly. Literally, but the moves are all obvious. So, yeah, but he played like top engine move every move, but they're all obvious moves. So that's what I'm saying. You make one little mistake, and then I couldn't come back from it. Like it's only 0.8 here, and I didn't even make any mistakes really. I didn't make any mistakes. That sucks when that happens. Like I made this inaccuracy. It's just an inaccuracy, and then I played well. Like I didn't like all my moves are within 10 centipawns of the best move. Right? Mostly. Yeah, so it was just one of those tough things. I hate those. Are probably one of the most hated games for me is when you don't really know what you did wrong. Like there was nothing I could have done after this 95. It was just game over after 95. But yeah, my opponent's doing very, very well. Looks like somebody. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, he's just destroying everybody. And this one he lost. He got destroyed that game. That one's more normal. And that looks normal too. Okay, I'll play another one. I'm just, boy, I think I won 1 game out of 5. Bird. I'm overdue for a lot of. I need like 3 losses or 4 losses in a row on the bird because statistically I'm extremely overdue. A lot of people have been playing this against me lately. Hello, Dane Quixote. Now, let me think. Okay, I'm going bishop b2. Okay. Now. Okay, so if I go h3 and then g4, he's not getting trapped there. Maybe should I have done this last move? Maybe I should have played h3 last move. No, not necessarily. Actually, give me, yeah, okay. He's playing this very well. Might be bishop d3. We're doing it. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Hang on to your hats. Because everybody wears hats these days. I can't remember. I don't know if I've looked at this position before. But but I can't think of another good move. Possibly h3. You know, I was thinking about it, but h3, bishop g6, g4, maybe. It was that, or actually, hang on. Maybe I had c4 actually. No, not c4. Yeah, so it would have been that h3 g4 push, or else bishop d3. Your opponent's blinking now. Don't like the blinking. Why has everybody got to blink? You got a 5-bar connection, sir. No blinking. Oh, he's playing this very well. They know what they're doing. Okay. Well, I guess I'm castling. Yeah, they're playing this very well. And then I don't know, maybe queen e1. Yeah, so can I do this now? Not really. Can this knight do something useful? Yeah, potentially knight c3. Knight c3 is d4 a thing. Could be. I'm going knight c3 though. Yeah, d4. Knight e4, I think. And then he takes, and we have this. But yeah, they know what they're doing. This robota. They know what they're doing. At least one of us does. That's my line. But yeah, tough day in the neighborhood today. I lost every game but one. And none of my losses was good. Maybe one. Maybe one of them was fine to lose. The other ones I all had excuses. Suspicions or excuses. Because I'm too negative. Negative Nancy. But I'm enjoying the bird. Okay. Now we go. This guy, I don't like the blinking though. Okay. Now we ask. Now we ask what you're doing with my daughter. Yeah, this guy keeps blinking. Stop blinking, god damn it. You got 3-bar connection. Stop blinking. Okay. On your turn, you're blinking on your turn. Okay, sorry. When will I stop being a Kramnik? It's not a good look. I wish if there was an option that I can turn off the blinking, I would 100% do that. The only way to do that is with Zen mode, but then I guess, yeah, let's just go into Zen mode. Because the blinking is too... makes me paranoid. And it's distracting. Blinking light. I'm green. I'm gray. I'm green, gray, green, gray. Okay, so we have the bishop pair. We like that. We have the bishops pointed at his king side. Okay. I could just grab space. Is this a thing? Yeah, so maybe it's time to move this knight. I don't know if that's the right move. Have to be careful about my bishop, but I have ways out. Maybe he can still go there because He kind of wrecks my pawn structure a little bit, but yeah, just going to reroute things to the king's side here. Opens up my bishop. Maybe I should have played g4 as well. I love our position. White should be better here. He started off extremely well with his opening, but then he made a couple of small, like rookie. I think this is too slow. I forget what his other moves was, but this has to be too slow. I think it's not that slow because e5 is a plan. Okay, we can go bishop b5. Doesn't do a whole lot. Then he's got bishop f6 ideas. G4. Let's go G4. Here we go. Here's the bishops. Here's the pawns. Here we go. But I should lose mathematically. I think I looked at it yesterday. I think I've won out of my last 8 bird games. I think it was 8. My score is 7.5 out of 8 with the bird. And I don't even know what I'm doing. I literally don't know what I'm doing. And so I'm due for losses. That's why I say I'm overdue. Not because I'm pregnant. It's because I've won 7.5. Show is blinking? Okay, I'll put it on again. Out of Zen mode. Okay, so if it goes knight g6, do I have g5? G5 is knight h4 a thing. Then one of them's going to fall. Queen f2, and I think he's got 2 pieces under attack. So, knight g6, g5. I think he has to go knight d7. Then what? f5, h4. Maybe knight g3 there. Knight g3 looks good. Okay, rook c8, good idea. Now I just go c4. I also have bishop b5 still, but yeah, so c4. If d4, I can just take it, right? So we're going to go c4. This is the main thing I've taken from Raven's course. Is c4. That's his course in a nutshell, is c4. He blinked again. Any move that challenges him, you gotta blink. Sorry. I need like a, yeah. I just don't get the blinking. I mean, he's got a 5-bar connection. Blink on your own turn. I mean, like when it's my turn, rather. Okay, so takes. Oh, I can't recapture. There might be bishop c5 here. So take with the bishop then. Take with the bishop. Yeah, he gets some play. So bishop c5. I could protect it, or I could take it. I think I'll take it and then move the bishop and then d4, and we should be really good. We're up in the clock too. So I just need not to blunder. I need not to Yeah, drop a fall piece. I can afford to lose a pawn here. Okay, I can't move the bishop because he's going to take on d2. So maybe here first. And then just move the bishop maybe to c2. He blinked. Did he blink again? So bishop c2. If this knight moves, he has queen h4, but I have queen g3. If b6, I think I'm just oh c. What about b5? Or not here. Yeah. Oh, here. Ooh. Queen b6. It's no problem. Nothing has changed. Just bishop c2 still. Bishop c2. Yeah, so bishop c2 here. If e5, queen d3, or queen d4. Maybe queen d4 because I'm on his rook. He's in a lot of time trouble here. Is the bird going to continue to be the word? Because if so, that's weird. I'll be like 8.5 out of 9. Okay, and we just go d4. I mean, what do you want? I don't, yeah. Okay, we're on the rook. Rook needs to move. And then queen d5. I can even go for this trickery. No, bishop g6. Yeah, let's just... Oh, there's rook here after. Okay, let's be careful. Yeah, still be careful here. So now queen d5. I was scared of rook d2 stuff. Okay, we have bishop b1. So we're up 2 pawns. Knight can improve. Okay, let's go here. I don't need to... Ooh. Okay. Do this. Ooh, I don't like this so much. But he can't actually do anything from there. I mean, he's hitting... He'll be hitting d4. Yeah, here I just go queen c2. Okay. Just try to create some weakness. That's actually quite annoying. Okay, h5. It's getting a bit dangerous, you know. Can this... No, this push I can just take. yeah, here I was just going to take. Okay. This is getting a lot closer than I wanted it to be. So I just need to not get mated. Ah, okay, take once. Here. Ooh, here there's this check. Okay. So it got too close at the end, but I was obviously relying on the clock because he used all of his clock time. Yeah, more blinking than I would have liked. But the bird slaughter continues. I don't understand. What is up with the bird? Like it's getting annoying now. I'm so overdue for losses. It is ridiculous. I'll just show you right off the bat. Can I filter? Can I filter? Variant? No. Source? No. Mode? No. I can't filter by the bird, right? No, but seriously, look. Bird. Okay. Keep track. So win. So 3 wins in a row. Win 4 wins in a row. Win 5 wins in a row. Win 6 wins in a row. Win. No, the other draw. So 6 out of 7. No, sorry, 6.5 out of 7. 8.5 out of 9. 9.5 out of 10. So, and then I had a loss. So my last 10 games was a bird. It's 9.5 out of 10. I had all wins and 1 draw. It's crazy. How do I do the thing? Oh, here. Okay. Presets. Here. Where's the bird? Why is it not showing the bird? Because I didn't play enough games or something? Bird. Where's no... What the hell's going on? No, that's favorite. Why is it not showing the bird in here? It might be, I don't have enough games. Oh, that's so stupid. What's the point of this? Filters. Date. Okay, there we go. Let's say last 6 months. Will the bird be in here now? Is this the bird? Here's the bird. 63.9. This is useless. I'll just go to I'll just do this. And it's updating right now. It's unbelievable how good the bird is doing. Just insane. My performance rating is 30 points higher, and I don't even know what I'm doing yet in the bird. And it's 30 points higher than E4. 58% win rate. Over 20% higher than I lose. 58% and then 36%. I only lose 36% of the time. It's crazy. Okay. So I didn't want to look at the engine first. How do I turn off all this stuff? Can I just go back here? Yeah. Okay, so to analyze the game, he played it very well. I kept saying that. I'm not sure about bishop g4 though. G6 maybe is better. I don't know. And I don't know about the bishop d3, but it's in the course that this is an idea. I was considering h3, but I don't know what I'm doing if I continue like g4, bishop g6. I don't know. Then maybe I have this, but am I actually going to take it? He just goes knight d7. So this might have been good, bishop d3. And actually, you know what might be better though, that I'm thinking about it, is bishop b5, force him to go knight d7, but it costs a tempo. Can the bird be played in classical tournaments? Yes, it can. It can. The author played 2 classical games, and he beat 2 GMs over the board. Oh no! Well, no, he beat 2 players that are over 2,400 in classical game with the bird. But yeah, bishop b4 or bishop b5 might be playable too. You force knight d7, then you go to d3, but it costs a tempo. But the thing is, the way I did it, now he can actually play knight c6. You know, so both moves are probably fine. Then I castled knight c3, not 100% sure about it. Yeah, so had he gone back and then I go g4, bishop g6, I think I would have taken, and then hg, and then I don't know. It's probably pretty equal. But I don't think this is the right approach from him, because I'm just going to push my pawns now. And played c4. And when did I win my pawn? Right here. Yeah, he just dropped a pawn. I think he was hoping for knight takes, and then he was going to... but even that, I probably still could have taken with the knight even. So he lost a pawn there. And then this is just, what do you want? This is great. But then I got a little bit flamboyant here. Like, I mean, h4, it wasn't terrible, but... And I just realized I was threatening mate. I didn't see it until now. I didn't even see I was threatening mate. Although I guess I wasn't, because the knight is there. I think, no, h4 makes sense. But yeah, f5 actually came pretty strong. And then suddenly I was in a bit of concern. But he was so short on the clock, I just needed to not get checkmated. So I actually... Yeah, things got a little bit slippery here, for sure. So I'll see what the computer says about that, because he got back into the game here. Let's look at that with the engine. Okay, but just the bird is just killing it. Okay, so here, bishop g4. By the way, against d5 now. Yeah, I'm at 61% win rate. Look at that. 61%. And I don't know what I'm doing. Imagine once I know what I'm doing. Yeah, my performance rating is over 2200 now against d5. Jesus Christ. Okay, so yeah, bishop b2 is fine. Okay, computer doesn't love bishop d3. It does want to go bishop b5 or h3. So if I go h3, g4, and then g5, I don't know. I haven't looked into... Oh, but his knight's kind of trapped here. Yeah, so... Okay, but there's also just bishop b5. But these transpose, apparently. Oh, wait. Why is this better? Why is this better? Oh my god, that's nice. Then we have knight d5. Knight e5. That's nice. Little nuance. That's so easy for black to fall into that. Like, don't you think? So if you start with a check, they'll play knight b7 most likely, which is the best move. Then you go h3. They have to take. If they don't, then you go g5. So easy. Yeah, I guess there's a6, but then we're going to win a pawn, I think. Oh, wait, sorry. You can't even do that. Yeah, he's got to give up. No, we're just winning a piece. Wow. Now, I want to check the Lichess database. How often has that happened? And then h3. I want to see how often people play bishop h5. Okay, there were only 11 games. They played it 4 out of 11 games. At over 2000 level. Yeah, and then they're just losing. But not all white. Most white players play 95 here. Yeah, I like that. That is nice. Obviously, it's nice. Okay, so bishop e5 in the future would have been better, but we still have a nice position. Maybe I should have played c4 first. Then again, c4 isn't necessary when they don't have double c pawns. Yeah, so then here, this was all good. It wants to go g4 right away. Okay. G4. Excuse me. Wants to go g5. And then it wants to go do crazy stuff. What's going on here? Oh, f2, f7. But what about here? Yeah, it's still f7 issues. Mate and 2, actually. Wow. The bird's crazy. Yeah, this was all good. Computer says g5. It really wants to just run those pawns. Yeah. G5 now. So this was a mistake. It allowed e5. Well, at this point, he was low on the clock. I wasn't too concerned about moves. We're still better here, but yeah, computer wants G5. Bishop E4, and then if he goes, then if he pushes, I don't know. I don't really care at this point. Like he had a minute left on the clock here. Yeah, this was all good. And then this was a blunder. Oh, I missed rook C4. So did he. And then he's equal. He's actually a hair bit better. Yeah, so I had to. Well, I had a lot of other moves, but this was so natural, but I just missed this pin. Wow. This was good. This was a blunder 94. Again, rook c4 again. Same issue. So twice I missed it. But I was just trying not to blunder. Ironically, that made me blunder. But he was so low on the clock here, I wasn't overthinking it. Now, the h4 move was actually fine. And this was a blunder, though. Again, there's rook c4. Why now? Does his queen get too active? Oh, queen g3 immediately. Okay. Wow. Yeah, so I had to bring the queen back to defend. This was fine. And then f5 is the move. f5 if takes. Okay, what if he takes this way? Then bishop f5. Okay, f5. Because the bishop can help. Okay. But yeah, this happened. And I played this fine. I played all the moves I needed to. Yeah. And then he flagged. Okay, guys, I'm going to end it there because I'm having trouble speaking. I think my jaw is tired for some reason, and it's getting hard to enunciate. But more importantly, I won with a bird. I want to leave on a bird win. Bird's just being absolutely overpowered for me. It's just ridiculous. And if I add in blitz games to the mix, 60%. If I add in blitz games, come on, guys, 60%. And look at my sample size. It's large enough. It's 84 games. I'm almost 2,200 performance rating if I mix in blitz. 60% win rate. That's ridiculous. And I don't even know what I'm doing yet. Okay. I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Have a good